Hey guys, what is up? This is Rob with Bear River Sports Cards. Hey, listen, we're going to be doing some marble breaks. So I think it's going to end up being like 5 different videos. But I'm going to start with a marble Metal Universe for the Avengers. And this is Skybox Upper Deck. This is 2024. So I'm going to do 2 of these on the first video. And then I'm going to do 3 of these. Now this is actually 3 different videos, I should say. So a video for each hobby box of this. So we got Marvel Masterpieces 92 Platinum, and this is what I'm really focusing on. I need to back up for a second here. On these Metal Universe Avengers, we're looking for the exclusive on these blaster boxes of the Copper FX Parallels. And also you can get sketch cards in these. I know that says that somewhere. So let's see here. Oh. Discover original art sketch cards and comic cut memorabilia cards. So that's going to be pretty cool if we come across one of those. So again, these are going to be video number 1. And then there's going to be 3 different videos of the 92 Platinum. And then I'm also going to do, I'm going to try to get this in 1, but it's probably going to be 2 more. So I've got a bunch of hangers for you guys. So this is all Marvel stuff. So yeah, we'll be shooting and ripping packs and having some fun and hanging out with you guys and seeing if we can pull something cool. This is the one I'm most interested in because I think this is, by the time I get done ripping these three hobby boxes, it's going to be it's going to be hobby box number 10. So again, by the time I do these 3, that will be 10 total for this year. And I still have not pulled a freaking PMG, Precious Metal Gem, and I have not pulled a Metallurgy card. So those are some of the top cards. I mean, there's some other cool stuff in here too, obviously. But I really want a PMG. Getting a little bit frustrated, but, you know, staying positive. They are where they are. They're pretty darn rare. And but anyway, let's get cracking on this. We have the first break and rip is going to be the Marvel Metal Universe 2024. And again, this is Skybox. We're going to do 2 of these boxes, okay? Hope you guys are having a good start of the week. Today being Monday. Yeah, we really like Mondays. I always thought that the weekends were not long enough. We wouldn't want a 3-day weekend permanently, right? All right, so pretty cool cover on the rip packs of Spider-Man. I like that a lot. All right, let's open both of these boxes and at least get the packs out. Had a great weekend. Got a lot of work done on my property over on the Bear River. A lot of work done on my cabin. And it was just fantastic weather. So far, we have not had any heat to speak of here. I mean, I think the highest has been like 74, 75 degrees, and that was only for an hour or 2. So most of the time it's been between 65, 70, around that temperature for springtime. All right, so we've got 2 different boxes here. There's 4, so 6 packs in each of those boxes. So again, we're looking for those coppers or some sketch cards or something rare, okay? All these cards are really great cards, by the way. Upper Deck has always made good stuff. I love Upper Deck. I hate that they're losing the license on stuff, and I hope that comes back one day to these guys. I don't like it when companies, to me, seems like they corner the market sometimes. I don't think it's fair, but you know, maybe you don't agree, maybe you do agree. But I think what makes the market healthy and the hobby healthy is that there's multiple entities involved, and they're all having, you know, competition, of course, and they're competing for your business. But I think that I think that makes it a good thing. It's like, you know, car dealerships and car manufacturers. You got one that controls everything, then that's what you're going to get, right? All right, let's get going on these. And again, these are really nice looking cards, as you can tell. So we are looking for anything that is special, guys. And I see the copper stuff coming up right now. I'm not going to name all these. There's no reason to. We'll be here all freaking night if I do that. So I'm just going to lay them down. That is a base. And then we have Thanos. That is a base. And then we have Iron Lad. Yeah, Iron Lad. And that is a base. They're really heavy duty cards. These are like 35 point. They feel like a credit card. I compared these cards to like Star Wars Galaxy or Star Wars Chrome Black. All right, we have Greg Gargoyle. Here's just base cards. Here's one of the copper. This is one of the special inserts that's guaranteed in the box. So on this one, we've got Darkhawk. You know, holding these cards, they're primo quality, and they just look great. I love Upper Deck. I like Tops too. I like Upper Deck. So both these companies need to be producing and sharing rights and stuff, but you know, it is what it is. So we've got Blue Marvel right here. Get the stack of the base going, and let's pick a Spider-Man rip this time. Not that that means anything, but every time I open cards like from Star Wars to Marvel, these packs all rip a little bit different. They all feel a little bit different. So I don't know what this is. It does not say if it is anything. It is Nick Fury. And I don't think that's a copper. I don't know what that is. I'm going to set this aside just in case. I mean, I'll go through all of them again anyway. So we have Metal Universe, Mr. Negative. All right, that's a base. And then we have Tinkerer. It's a dude that runs around in that like a giant robot. Sweet looking cards. All right, what do we got here? I don't know. We got something coming up pretty cool. It might be pretty cool anyway. Miles Morales. That's a base. And then we have I don't know what this is, guys. And this could be a hit card. It's really nice looking. Silver Sable. It's gold. I need to find out what this is because I honestly don't know. But look at that sweet card. And unfortunately, the Skybox, unlike the 92 Platinum, I'm not seeing anything on the back. I don't know when I'm looking at these, and I have not ripped a lot of these blaster boxes. So yeah, it's just not saying. But that is a sweet looking card. And then we've got Kangaroo on a base. I'm going to go through these pretty quickly here. We've got base. You know, and I'm looking at these, comparing these, and this is not, you guys need to tell people what we're holding here. Those are different. So I got to do some reorganizing here. This is what happens on Bear River. I never profess to be an all-knowing breaker. These are definitely different. So, yeah, if you look at the base, they've got this, I call it the column, the riveted column. See the boom, boom on each side right here. So those are base right there. Right, base, base, and base, and base. And then we get into these, and this is a base too. That might be a copper. No, it's not a copper. Well, these are kind of difficult. I'm really getting to do some checking. And by the way, if I ever pull any something like super cool, I'll let you guys know. Even if I have to come back and just show the pull of what it was, even if I don't know what it is, I'll come back, make another video if I have to. So then we get into the ones that do not have that. Let me see. These are base. Yep, base. And we've got base. And we have base vision. And we have, okay, here's the copper. Super adaptoid. This is not numbered. And the weird thing is it doesn't say, oh, it does say copper. So it did say copper right there. All right, cool. Right there. Copper. Okay. Copper. Yep. That doesn't say anything, but it's a super cool card. I mean, this has got to be something because I haven't seen. It's gold. I mean, it's got to mean something. Yep, and then that doesn't say anything. So let's get organized here. Base, base, base. But that is not a base. I'm putting these over here. And then we got whirlwind. All right, and then let's see here. We've got a base. Okay, but that's not shaped like a base either. So I got to do some digging on this. A little research. They are not saying, the only thing that's listed so far is this copper, copper. I just know, see, I just know that these are different. You can tell. See the column? I call it the riveted column, steel column, whatever you want to call it, girder. They're different, but they're not telling me what it is. So I have had to look this up. And we have a sweet Miles Morales. Anyway. All right, let's just keep going. So far, this has got to be something, guys. This all gold card has got to be something. Okay. So we have Black Widow. That is not, doesn't have the sides on it, and we have Hydro Man. They're just sweet cards. If you got, you know, the video is not going to do them justice, but they're just such nice, clean looking cards. The artwork is incredible. Good job, Upper Deck. Buy some of these, guys. They're great cards. They really are. What is this? So that's really super cool. Peter Porker. Peter Porker. Peter Porker, that is not a Spider-Man. Okay. It's a sweet looking card. And again, it's different. It's like this. I'm going to put that up there. Oh, wait a minute. So, all right. So here we are. Okay, so these got the little metal. All right. Now I'm starting to understand this. So we got, come on, we got metal. See the big metal right here? Metal. That's different than the other one. So we got metal, 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 and then I don't know what that is because it's not saying metal, metal. So yeah, we'll have to do a little bit of digging here. They're all great cards. I'm going to keep every one of these. I keep every Star Wars card, every Marvel card, Topps Upper Deck. I keep them all, Star Wars and Marvel. A lot of people are looking to fill sets and stuff with these. So this is great. Superior Spider-Man. Superior Spider-Man. That's a pretty cool card. Black Widow. And again, nothing, it's not saying anything. These packs are a little bit tougher to open, and especially some of the baseball packs that I do. So these are base. See that right here? See the small? They got to be base because that's the most count of these packs. So we got base. We have base. We have base. Gotta be base. Luke Cage base. We have this is a copper, okay. Blue Marvel on the copper. These people collect these copper cards. You'd be surprised. They collect them. I see them sell anywhere from like $7 up to like $30, $40. All right, there's copper. And then, don't know what this is, but it's another gold. See, it doesn't say. Oh, all right. So it does say gold. Then how come this one doesn't say gold? But this is gold, but it doesn't say gold. Wow. It doesn't say what it is, but I just pulled a gold card, which is really cool. A War Machine. So check out this gold card. See? There's the gold. But check out this card. Oh, dang. Every time I pull a decent card, why does this happen? Well, not every time, but you know what I'm talking about. The corner up there has got a little thing going on. I don't know what that is. Yeah, just a little thing. But anyway, I put gold, so that's cool. It doesn't look dented. It looks like it's like a surface issue from when they finished the surface of the card, which the printing process, I'm not sure how they do this, but anyway, there's a gold. Kind of hard to see since it's all gold, right? All right, we'll put the gold right here on top of this. We have Hobgoblin, Ghost Spider, Crime Master, Boomerang, what is this? It's a pretty cool card. Grandiose, Wilson Fisk. Oh, so it's just Wilson Fisk Grandiose. What's a unique looking card? Yeah, I'm going to do some research on this. Okay, Hydro Man. You'll see when we get into the 92 Platinum, the Marvel Masterpieces, they are much easier to identify because every hit card is labeled. They got the title on what it is, the description, etc., etc. Dang it. And it's much easier to show on videos because you just look at the back. These cards have a habit. I try not to mess around too much. They slide right off each other. Okay, we're over halfway now. All right, so let's get going on this. Kangaroo, I'm just going to say we're going to put you in this stack over here. Sentry, that's a cool Thor card. Too bad that's not a hit. Nice looking card, right? Cole or Knoll, I don't know what that is. And then we have Sentry. And then we have, let's see, Thor. Another, so that's one of the old school original Thors. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice looking card right there. So let's move on over here to let's see, what do we got? We've got 5 left. 5 left. All right. Let's see what we got in this pack. So we have, what is that? Dread Knight. I'm not going to try to keep them straight anymore. Ronin. And we have Red Skull. It's a nice Red Skull. I'll go back through all of these and really do some research on them to let you guys know if we missed anything here. Radioactive Man. And then we've got Red Skull on the copper. Yep, there's a copper image on the back. And we got Red Skull right there. And then we have Abomination. All right, guys, we are down to, well, I'm going to have a lot of cards after this. We're down to 3 packs. This is 2 blaster boxes. Takes a while. All right, Miss Marvel. I'll try to show you all of them, at least for a little while. You can always freeze the video. Kong the Conqueror. We have Tigra. Just amazing. The cards are amazing. They're just beautiful. The artwork, super cool. Yeah, and then we have Spectrum. And then we have a Copper. Who is this? Wycan. All right, Copper Wycan. And then we got a base Captain America. Nothing yet, guys. This pack feels different to me. I don't know why. We got something in this pack that, or maybe not. It felt like a big, thick card, but yeah. Anyway, that was not. Oh, all right, guys. The pack does feel different for a reason. So I got something coming up. It looks pretty cool. So let's go through these. We have. I don't want to show everything here. It's hard to hold on to these and keep showing everything. Iron Fist base. We have Beast. Oh, they're just super thick cards. They just feel so good, especially compared to a lot of the baseball rips I do. These seriously, they just feel like a credit card. Beautiful surfaces. So, Quicksilver. 2 more rip packs after this. And we're coming up on a cool card, I think. We've got Speed. And we know that Mockingbird is a copper. So let's see what this is behind Mockingbird. So the reveal, I think this is a chase card. It looks different. Please be somebody cool. Is that Winter Warrior? A Winter Soldier. Sorry about that. Look at that pretty card. That's cool. Corners look good. Don't know what I'm holding, but that is a Winter Soldier. I'll bring it up here different. Check out that card, guys. All right, let's see what it is. Grandiose. Okay, so that's a pretty cool chart. That's a pretty cool chase card in these blaster boxes. Grandiose. Winter Soldier. Okay, cool. Nice looking card. Is it numbered? And it is not numbered. All right. So far, that's the best. We are down to 2 packs. Video's coming out longer than what I thought it was going to. All right, we have Spider-Man Noir. Yeah, let's get going on these. Winter Soldier again. Wolverine, great card. I believe it's just a base though. And we have Electro. And we have Venom. That's a nice card. Venom. Cool. Love Venom. And we have Mr. Negative. Oh, geez. Okay, Mr. Negative. Last rip, guys, out of those 2 blaster boxes. Ronin again. Morbius. We've got Toxin. And we have Black Cat. That's like a comic book cover type thing, but it doesn't say though. I don't know, I guess it's up to the owner and purchaser to figure everything out. Yeah, anyway, Tinkerer. And we end on Miles Morales, which is, anyway. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. This is video number 1. Those were 2 blaster boxes. And they were the, just so you know, Marvel Metal Universe Skybox 2024. So thanks for joining me on the video number 1 of this Marvel Break and Rip event. And I will see you in just a little while for video number 2. Just watch for the date. Always watch for the date on my video titles. That'll keep you in the area you're supposed to be for, you know, all the videos in order and things like that. So if you see like 5 videos in the same date, obviously know that I did them all on the same day, right? All right, thanks a lot. See you in a little bit.